Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your boy Matt Retro25, and today I'm gonna be bringing y'all a banger. Today I'm gonna bring you my top 10 LeBron releases of 2021. This year was full of LeBron releases, from shoes that have never released before to shoes that re-released. And man, I copped almost all of them. And it's really good to see these shoes in the collection, and they're all shoes that I wanted in the collection. It's also a pickup video because I have one shoe that did not drop this year on the list, and the rest of them, they all dropped this year. So let's get into the video. To start things off, I'm gonna bring out, one that's come out before, but I had to pick it up. This is the LeBron 8 Sprite. This shoe right here is like the ultimate summer shoe to me. I remember when this shoe came out back in 2008, and man, I wanted this shoe so bad, but I couldn't find it back then. And prices on them weren't too bad to get the older versions, but I just never got to them like I wanted to. But what I did with these LeBrons is I switched out the laces. I did the all green laces, or Volt laces. I feel like this gives that extra pop. But this is definitely a shoe I cannot wait to rock next year in the summer. I haven't rocked these yet. All my LeBrons here are DS. I haven't rocked any of my LeBrons that are in this video. So this is, like I said, the LeBron 8 Sprite. Definitely a major pickup, a shoe I had to have in the collection. It is coming in at number 10. Like I said, had to put it in there. It made the bottom of the list, but man, it's such a banger. Such a banger. Coming up next is the future of LeBron. These are immaculate. These are the LeBron 19 Space Jam. No, these are the sweatsuits. It's inspired by the Space Jam movie. These right here released on Sneakers, I want to say about a week ago, December 23rd. I think it was like December 21st, I think, is when these released. But I saw these, they've been floating around at some Foot Lockers, but I couldn't get them in my size. So when they dropped on the Sneakers app, it was literally one of the easiest W's I had all year. But then they sold out in this size particularly. But man, this shoe is awesome. The bubbles on the side, the crown, the attention to detail, like, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the detail on the shoe is, phenomenal. And I've actually tried these on, and they're not the most comfortable LeBron, but they feel like they form to your foot, if I can say so myself. It's like they form to your foot, and it's a very, like, the foot's not going anywhere. It's a snug fit, but it's not like uncomfortable, if that makes sense. But man, I'm so happy to have this shoe in the collection. It's actually one of my later pickups. Like I said, I just got this in December, like last week. But this is coming in at number 9. It had to make the list at the number 9 spot. Now coming up next is the LeBron 8 Hardwood Classic. This was a PE that LeBron wore back in the day. I think he was in Miami when he wore these, when he rocked these, and he played a game at the Garden, I believe, when he rocked these for the first time. But I picked these up this year, and I got these off the BTSN website. I already did a review on it. It's up on the channel, so go check it out. I think it's my video with the most views on it right now. It's either that or my Lightning 4 video. But I did my review on these. These LeBrons are fire. Definitely one I had to have in the collection. The orange, it just makes that blue pop. It's a very clean blue. I like what Nike did with these, and LeBron did with these, to start giving us shoes that have not released to the public before, because these have never released to the public. These were a player, like I said before, a player exclusive, and the orange and blue just set this shoe off. It's perfect to me, man. The quality is phenomenal also. The quality on this shoe is nice. But this is coming in at the number 8 position, the LeBron 8 Hardwood Classic. Coming in at the number 7 spot is actually a pickup from this year. This actually released, I want to say, in 2019. This is the LeBron 7 AllStar. I had to have these. I got these for Christmas. My aunt actually got these for me. I love this shoe. The blue sets it off. It's just one of those shoes. It's one of those shoes that you gotta have if you're a LeBron fan. It's just, you can't not have this shoe in your collection. And when this shoe re-released in 2019, I struck out. I kept like, man, I'm gonna go back and get it. Because reselling these is not that bad. But I just wanted that. I kept putting off. But it's so good to have this shoe in the collection at the number 7 spot. Coming in at number 6 is one that I didn't plan on getting this year. It was one of the ones that like they surprised us with. And I actually got them from social status, so a retail W is a W in my book. But this is the LeBron 8 Toon Squad or Space Jam. This shoe is, let's look at it. Like, you can see the sparkles in it. I actually bought these separate laces and put in some green Volt laces because I saw Jay the sneaker guy do it on his on foot video. And I was like, yo, that really sets the shoe off. I'm gonna do the same thing. So I was definitely inspired by Jay the sneaker guy to put these laces in there. But this is a beautiful shoe. They actually glow in the dark. You got the glow in the dark sole. The bubble. It's a LeBron 8, so it's not the most comfortable LeBron. But man, if you know me, LeBron 8 is my favorite silhouette of the LeBron. You're gonna see a lot of LeBron 8s on this list. This was the year when LeBron 8s came out, and they gave us a good mix of like retro colorways that they released before, and then some new colorways like this. This is brand new. The designs actually have, you know, LeBron and the Toon Squad all in the designs of the shoe. It's got that huge Toon Squad on the tongue. Once again, this is a shoe I haven't rocked yet, but like I said, I haven't rocked any of these LeBrons yet. It's just really good to have this shoe in the collection. And I'm so glad I got this shoe for a retail W. Let's see, I think we're at number 5. Number 5 is another shoe I did a review on, which is on my channel. It's the LeBron 7 Dodgers. This shoe, I love this shoe. If you go watch my video, I spoke on it before. The reason why this shoe means so much to me is because of my dad. He's a huge Dodgers fan. And it's a gorgeous shoe, don't get me wrong. But this trend of them releasing these shoes like this in new colorways, like I said, is something I had to get on board with. It's such, once again, I'll probably rock this in the summer. This is definitely a summer shoe to me. But you can probably dress it up and wear it all year round. But yeah, this is the number 5 shoe. It's the LeBron 7 Dodgers. Now coming in at my top 4, my top 4 was pretty hard to put, you know, to organize, you know, the 4 and the 3rd spot, because these shoes that are in this spot, they were just so fire to me. For example, coming in at number 4, which, you know, barely got number 4, it almost got number 3, but it's a LeBron 19 uniform hook. But in my eyes, I'm calling it the Space Jam, the true Space Jam. LeBron rocked these in the Space Jam movie. And I was wanting them since, you know, you saw it in the trailer or whatever. I was like, yo, these are fire, I gotta get these. First of all, orange is my favorite color. So to see the 2, you know, hits of orange on one shoe really stand out to me. And these were released the same day the other LeBrons released, and it was another retail W. Like, I'm telling you, I cannot go wrong with these retail W's. But yeah, this shoe sold out pretty quick on sneakers once this dropped. Like, once they dropped, they didn't have any left over. The sweatsuits, they sat there for a little bit. And man, this is such a, like, I don't know if I can ever rock it because the colors are very loud and very different. I'm still gonna figure out some way how to put these on feet and actually rock these. But what I'll say about this shoe is, man, it's a statement shoe. Like, you put this shoe on, people are gonna notice it. You just gotta make sure you pull it off the right way so you don't come out looking too gimmicky. But man, I love this shoe. This shoe is awesome to me. It's definitely gonna be in my collection like for a long time. I'm never gonna let go of this shoe. It's such a gorgeous shoe. All the details, you know, you got the LeBron 6, or you got the lion on this logo. I think on the other shoe, which I don't have in here at the moment, it's actually a 6 on like this air bubble right here. But yeah, it's got the bubbles all across the side of the panel. It's got that blue, it's got that orange, it's got that lighter shade of orange. This is like the orange up here sounds like an orange peel, and this orange is more like a deep orange. But man, this shoe, the orange has got a little bit of red right here on the midfoot. But I had to bring it in at number 4. Definitely stands out. It's one of my newer pickups of the year. And yeah, I'm happy to have it in the collection. Coming in at number 3 is a re-release. This shoe came out back when LeBron played for the Miami Heat. I want to say 2009 is when this one released. Either 2009 or 2008 when this shoe released. But I can't talk about the shoe enough. It is the LeBron 8 Miami Night. Once again, another player exclusive. This was one of the shoes, well, it was kind of player exclusive. LeBron had it, and then it did release, but released in such limited quantities that this shoe, until it re-released this year, was going for like $1,800. It's going for like $1,800, and it was very limited. And I always wanted this shoe. It was a grail of mine when it comes to LeBron's. This shoe was definitely a grail. I love the pink. I love the blue. I love the feeling of a Miami night that this shoe gives off. And wow, it's such a gorgeous shoe. I've actually worn these one time. I'm sorry, I did wear these. It's like the only LeBron I've ever worn. And I wore it for a picture. But I haven't worn these out yet. But this is the LeBron 8 Miami Nights. Like I said, a re-release grail that came out this year. And it's so beautiful. I actually got these off of, is it GOAT? It's either GOAT or StockX I actually got these off of. I don't think they got a US release date. I think these actually they released in Europe. So when I ordered them on StockX, they came from over there, but they weren't super expensive. So I don't remember seeing these on Sneakers. If I missed them on Sneakers, then that was my bad. But I do not think these released in the US. To see this, in 2021 they didn't release in the US, but they did release back in the day, back in 2009. But like I said, it's very limited. But the colors across the midfoot and the panels and all over the upper, the white, the pink bottoms, this shoe is just awesome to me. And like I said, another summertime banger. Like you probably won't see me rock these until the summer, but I am gonna bring these back out, and I'm so happy I got these in the collection. And they had to be in the top 3. So let's get on to the number 2 shoe, which is the LeBron 9 Watch the Throne. This shoe hasn't even released here in the United States yet, but I saw it on StockX because Europe always gets everything first. So for some reason, I don't understand it. Europe and Japan or China always get shoes first. So once again, I caught these on StockX. These actually came from the Europe. Well, I got these for Christmas, but they got it from StockX for me for Christmas. It wasn't going for that much. I think at the time it was going for like $250, $270. But this to me is such a fire shoe. The LeBron 9. It's the only 9 on my list this year. But the LeBron 9 is such a historic model, and then to have this Watch the Throne colorway, which was a LeBron exclusive. This was a PE exclusive. To see all these LeBrons come out and us to get these exclusives is awesome. Like I said, I can't touch on it enough. But this 9 right here with the gold Watch the Throne hang tag, the materials and the uppers around the shoe liner, you can't beat it. It's a beautiful shoe. The speckling. Like, I don't know if you see the speckling across the midfoot right here. This, man, such a beautiful shoe. I love this shoe. I knew this shoe was gonna be in at least my top 2 LeBrons of the year that released this year. But like I said, this shoe didn't come out. The last time, or the first time LeBron rocked this shoe was 2009, 2010. It's whenever Watch the Throne came out, and this shoe dropped. And I remember LeBron had it. I was like, man, I want that shoe. That shoe's going crazy. It looks great. Because 9s, I'll say, are top 4 LeBron models for me. I just know the 8 is my number 1 silhouette, and then number 2, 3, and 4 could be a 7, could be a 9, it could be a 10. But this 9, this LeBron 9, Watch the Throne, is perfect. It's great. The quality on it is great. Cannot go wrong with this LeBron shoe. And it feels like it's very durable. Most shoes like this you don't want to bring out a lot, but it looks like it's made out of very durable material. And I don't know if you can see the laces, the Watch the Throne, like floral laces on the shoe. Definitely a banger. Definitely a banger. This shoe is so happy I caught. But they do re-release again, I want to say December 30th or either sometime next year in the United States and on Sneakers app. I don't know if I'm going to double up. I haven't doubled up on any LeBrons. I've never doubled up on LeBrons. But I might actually do it for this shoe since it hasn't released yet here in the States. But on to the number 1 shoe on my list. This shoe on my list, coming in at number 1, to me is, as of right now, the greatest LeBron of all time. There's one that I think will give it a run for its money, but I don't own that pair, and I've never seen that pair like in hand. I've seen videos on it, so that's a story for another day. But as of right now, in LeBrons that I own, this is the number 1 shoe. The LeBron 8 South Beach. You know it couldn't have been anything else. This came out during the summertime. I remember like it kept getting delayed and pushed back and pushed back. And I actually like saw this at like one of my local sneaker stores, and when I saw it online, I just jumped at it. I just went for it. I paid a little bit over retail for the shoe. No, probably a lot, probably about $60 over retail for this shoe. I really, really wanted the shoe. Nothing was gonna stop me from getting the shoe. Like I was getting the shoe no matter what. And it's just the colors, the laces, like this is what set it off. This is what set all LeBron shoes off. I mean, yeah, we had 7s and stuff back in the day, but people didn't really start rocking with LeBrons until this shoe came out. If you know, you know. Back in the day, I could not afford this shoe, and I know it's been out for a while, but I was so afraid to buy it because of the air bubble. It was gonna crack in the midsole. But when this shoe came out again, I jumped on it. In 2021, I was looking like every day. I was looking for updates on all the sneaker sites to see when this shoe would drop. But this is definitely the LeBron of the year, the LeBron 8 South Beaches. And when it comes to like resale value of all the LeBrons that dropped this year, this one I believe is the highest because it's such a commodity. This is like having, you know, this is probably LeBron's equivalent to a Jordan 1 Chicago. This thing, kinda. It's just the market doesn't really, you know, care for LeBron James basketball shoes like that. But when it comes to LeBron James' signature line, it's this shoe for sure. This shoe is, can't talk about it. Like this is one of my greatest shoes of all time. If I put it in my top, whatever list of shoes of all time that I own, the greatest shoes ever, this will probably be top 5. Probably be top 5. That's how much I love this shoe. That's how historic this shoe is. It turns heads when you put it on. It's so fire. You can make it pop with the pink laces. It also came with a pair of black laces if you want to like turn it down a little bit. My thing is like it's already like an all turquoise shoe. Just make it pop. Put that Miami feel on this shoe. This shoe is, like I said, the number 1 LeBron all year, and hands down, it is my favorite LeBron. It was the best LeBron to drop this year. I know we got a whole lot of bangers on the list, but if I can only choose one LeBron from the year, it would definitely be the South Beach 8. These things, the nostalgia for the shoe is just hitting. It's a very nostalgic shoe. And when I do my top 10 list of 2021, it's definitely going to be on the list. But thank y'all for checking me out today, man. It's your boy Matt Retro25. I'm so appreciative of everybody who watches these videos, man. I'm gonna start dropping more content. I know I've been away, but I'm a very busy person. So I'm so thankful that everyone's checking me out. I'm so thankful